Genesis 1:2, and the earth was without form and void, and darkness covered the face of the deep. So God now had a situation to deal with. And the first part of it was, okay, he had angels go around and do a feasibility study. What is the condition of the earth? So they did a recce and came back with a report. Say, sir, this is the shape of the earth without water. So when you see the earth looking around, remove all the water on the earth. This is what the earth looks like. Shapeless, without form and void. Yes. Ask Google. Google will show you. So God now began at this point in time to redo this. So you now hear, and God said, let there be light, and there was light. Genesis 1:3. So Genesis 1:3 became a recreation, not creation. Okay. Now, part of his agenda was he put structure. From verse 3 down to verse 24, he put the trees, he put the water, put the fish, put everything before he created man. Meaning that before you go into any investment or business, because I want to speak to businessmen as well, is that make sure you have a structure. It is your structure that determines the load you can carry. If your structure is not strong enough, it will collapse whatever you have. Now, everybody can sit on this chair because it can carry them, but bring a car and put on top. Because of the weight of the car, it will go down. So the size of whatever you want to do is determined by the structure you put on the ground. So God put this structure and now put man in the building. And when God wanted to put man, he said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness. So first of all, he said, let's make man in our image. When God said that, what he was saying is that let him look like me. So when I go to the mirror and I look at myself, if my haircut is not what I would think that God will want to have, I will change it. So I wanted to buy a car, and I asked myself, if God says I should pick him at Muritala Mohammed Airport, what car would I buy? So I said, I will not use a Skoda, I will not use a Tercel. So I bought a Range Rover Vogue because of that, in case God should call me and say I should pick him up. I did not buy my car because, yes, I did not buy the car because I had the money. I bought the car based on revelation. That's why. In case he calls me, because he has my phone number, he can call me through any medium and I'll pick him up. After all, every other experience, God is calling me through protocol team. Sir, we need your car, we need your car, we need your car. And that's why I bought the car.
Yeah, we need it.
No, don't worry, don't worry. When God created it, he put it there, put the structure, put the man. He said, man, look like me. And also said, in my own likeness, behave like me. So if I'm supposed to look like God and behave like God, somebody should show me in the Bible where they said God worked for Ekene Delichuku Transport. God was never an employee. Genesis 1:1, and God created. God was a creator. A lot of you are working for people, very good, but you are to learn so that you come out and create. And create. Because you're a co-creator with God. The Bible says that in Genesis chapter 2, verse 8 and 10, it says, and he put 4 rivers to water the garden of Eden. As a husband or as a family, you are supposed to have a garden, a source of income, process that is planted. He planted a garden. Your responsibility is to have something that generates income for you. Don't wake up and say, God, give me today. God has given you everything. Genesis 2:1, and God rested. He's not waking up again. He has finished his work, of all his work. So he now put 4 rivers. In river number 1, there was gold. River number 2, there was diamond. River number 3, there was oil and gas. River number 4, there was fishes. 4 rivers to water the garden. So the minimum number of businesses any Christian should have is 4. Anything less than 4 is an abuse of the mandate. If you took 4 rivers to water the garden, you need 4. Aliko Dangote has a team and counting. That we know and counting. I went to a company called Afren Energy one time, and it says Afren Energy, Afren Energy. That's only. But when I check the list of companies, I said, God forbid, me, I must do 58. I must do 58. Even yesterday, I called the lawyer. My son, my children want to open. I said, approve. Open company for them. Make me director. We'll buy shares, everything. Because if they make money, I have to chop out of it. I have to chop out of it. I even gave them loan. I gave them loan, my children. We signed contract with 10%. Gave them 5 months. I'm serious. So, and it's not joking. If money is involved, you get it. You get it.